Okay, so here we are at Mount Baldy, and over here we can see the Mojave Desert on my left hand side, and then over here in the far distance it's the Pacific Ocean. So we're now around 9,000 feet elevation. The air's pretty thin up here and the snow is knee deep in places, so it's pretty tough going on the trail. Ice axe and crampons definitely required. This is Molly's GoPro camera that I'm checking out up here, and it's the first time I've been speaking into it to do a kind of video blog. So I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but I'm going to just walk up the trail a bit further now and keep filming for a bit so you can see what it's like up here in the mountains. This section of the trail is actually on what I think is a black run, ski run, but there's nobody out here skiing today. The staff down at the ski lifts said they're not allowed to give any directions to hikers or climbers during the alpine season, because last year around 5 people died here, just a bit further up here on Devil's Backbone Ridge, which is where I'm headed. But unfortunately I'm not going to be able to summit the mountain today because the sun is already going in, and I don't want to get caught out up here in the dark, although I have got my head torch with me in case I missed the last ski lift down. But to get to the summit it's about another 1,000 feet of climbing, and the climbing is pretty tough and slow going. So I'm also a bit worried about bears as well. There are bears in this area, and another climber told me he bumped into some hunters, and while he was out on the trail, and the hunters had asked him whether or not he was armed. So I've got my ice axe with me, but after watching The Revenant, I don't particularly want to get into a fight with a bear, even with my ice axe really, so that's to be avoided. It's really peaceful up here and really quiet, but every now and then there's a loud noise when lots of snow and ice falls from one of the trees, so it kind of makes you jump at first when you hear a sudden loud noise behind you when there's no one else here. But since hiking up here from the highest ski lift area that I could get to, I haven't seen another human being yet. So I'll see whether I might bump into any climbers coming back from the summit, but it's too late in the day for me to make it across the ridge now. So anyway, the snow's getting deep here. I'm trying and make it up to the next turn on the trail, so I can show you some more views, possibly out to the Pacific Ocean, across the LA basin. This is why I definitely needed my mountain boots and crampons and my axe. You can't climb up here in normal hiking boots. It wouldn't be a good idea. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now because I'm short of breath with the thin air. You can see down there, that's called the Notch. That's the highest place you can get to on a ski lift, which takes you about 1,000 feet up from where the road finishes. There are other lifts, but they're not in operation at the moment. Okay. So over there in the distance, you can just about make out the Pacific Ocean. As you can see, the sun's starting to go down, so it's going to be time for me to turn around very soon, I think. Yeah. So I'll give you a 180-degree view. So that's the Pacific Ocean over there. Southern California, the LA basin stretching down towards San Diego, which is about, I think it's about 130 miles or something like that, down towards further south in Southern California, and then here is the middle of the San Gabriel mountain range, which is where Mount Baldy is, or Mount San Antonio is the actual correct name for it, but all of the people that live here nickname it Mount Baldy. And if I just move the camera round here to my left, you can see 180 degrees from where the ocean is. That's the Mojave Desert over there in the distance. It's pretty awesome here, to be fair. It's just a shame I didn't have more time to set off earlier in the day, and I could have made the summit, but safety first in the mountains. So peaceful. I just want to stay here for a while, but I can't. Anyway, I think my battery's about to die, so I'll say goodbye for now.